Assalamualaikum and hi listeners. Welcome to Suria KLCC and Friends podcast. I'm Anita and joining me today.
Oh, hello. I assume it's me.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm Danielle. I'm your co-host for today's special Suria KLCC and Friends X MIASA podcast.
Yes, and we are definitely excited, Candy.
What a nice spot.
I know. And if you guys want to join us, we are at ground floor.
Yeah, right in front of the fountain area.
Yes.
So, it's a really nice spot to be in. Great weather. As for this moment.
Yes, alhamdulillah. So we are excited to welcome you. And this is Suria KLCC's annual celebration, which is World Mental Health Day.
Yes.
And the theme this year is it is time to prioritize mental health in the workplace. But this campaign, is hashtag Be Kind Online. So we would like to invite everyone to share.
Yep. Hashtag self-control online.
Hashtag Be Kind Online.
Be kind online.
And be kind in person as well.
Yes, of course. It's a reflection of who we are ultimately, Po.
Yes. And so our topic for today, everyone, is cyberbullying, of course, understanding the legal landscape and also mental health implications.
Yes.
So very much, what we are going to be talking about will be on mental health.
Yep.
Yes, in conjunction, obviously, with World Mental Health Day. And joining us today is...
Hi.
Hello.
our dear friend, Aminahtul Mardiah, who is a lawyer, but she is also a content creator. Check her out on TikTok. Welcome in.
Hi. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Dekat TikTok apa, Min?
Aminahtul Mardiah.
Yes, Aminahtul Mardiah. Kenapa panjang sangat?
Oh, blame it to my father.
Your father named the TikTok
No.
channel for you.
My father bagi nama tu.
Oh, bagi nama kat
Cantik
you.
sangat nama tu nak ubah.
Gunalah nama tu.
Oh, betul lah tu. Oh, bangga dengan nama. Nampak tu. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Okay, Min, mungkin kita nak mula,
Okay.
Okay, obviously this is about cyberbullying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tapi we also want to talk about bullying. Like, not just cyberbullying, tapi bullying itself.
Bullying can come in many forms,
Yes.
can?
Yes.
And sometimes when you are used to doing it in the physical every day, but you tend to also have the same attitude online.
Yes.
So what do you think
tell
about
us,
this?
Min, cyberbullying ni maybe definition code kan? Kan you always tell me, Nita, we need definitions first.
I know, definitions first, just in case people are a little confused.
I think cyberbullying is an act which you actually oppress someone online,
Oppress someone. I like that. I'm gonna write that down. No oppression, okay?
You put pressure on someone, you judge someone, you just enjoy and embrace the pain that other people are suffering online, you do it like it's something that is daily
Deliberately
life.
lah kan?
Yeah, deliberately. You just enjoy seeing people get disturbed from what you utter online, your words.
So kalau orang macam tak terasa, is that still considered cyberbullying? It is lah kan?
It is because the act of doing it,
The act of doing it.
I mean, you attack people online. That is cyberbullying lah.
Yes.
The act of making content, the act of commenting, the act of posting and using some other people's pictures online.
Right.
That's the kind of cyberbullying that's happening now lah.
That's why a lot of people tak faham sangat when we talk about cyberbullying ni, dia bukan hanya kata-kata.
Yeah.
It goes beyond that. It's targeting individuals or groups where you may feel like you have a opinion or you're better than them,
Yeah.
or you want to press on your views, nak paksa orang buat sesuatu ikut pada kita punya rasa dan
Kalau
tekak
perasan
kita.
lately, Malaysia kan dia banyak isu everyday kan. Bad news and I mean, we are like very
Cyber troopers,
fast.
yes.
Very
Lepas
fast.
tu, we Malaysian tend to take the content, make it as ours, and comment and criticize and merendahkan orang, and then you try to judge people, especially pasal perkahwinan orang, rumah tangga orang, pasal jenayah yang orang tu dituduh, pasal kes-kes yang
Semua kita nak komen.
semua lah. It's like you know everything. You're just
Betul.
being God online lah.
Betul.
Cyberbullying is like you macam rasa you ada kuasa online to just bring people down.
No, because you can hide behind it. That's the problem, Candy.
That's
a
the problem.
challenge.
Account.
Dia jadi satu tahap di mana apa yang kita fikir terlintas dekat kepala kita
Pun kita tulis.
Kita akan tulis. Sedangkan di hari-harian kita fikir kita
We're not
takkan
gonna
terus
say
cakap depan-depan.
Betul.
Mana filter tu online? Yang tu yang kita
So itu yang kita nak bincangkan hari ini. Okay, Min, mungkin what are maybe current laws yang protect victims of cyberbullying?
I think currently we only have few sections. Akta Komunikasi dan Multimedia, we have section 233, which protect any content, jelik content. Konten-konten jelik yang
Jelik, okay.
jelik lah,
Jelik
maksudnya
tu macam mana?
you gunakan gambar orang, contohnya
gambar.
membuat fitnah. Ataupun you buat komen yang menjurus kepada memfitnah, menjurus kepada membahayakan orang lain. You gunakan gambar orang lain, menyamar jadi orang lain, and then you bagi cursing ke, ugutan ke,
Ataupun posting-posting yang boleh menaikkan sensitivity isu.
Contohnya posting jelik termasuklah sexual content yang kadang-kadang gunakan kanak-kanak ataupun dia menggunakan orang dewasa untuk menjual sesuatu produk. Itu konten-konten jelik lah. Sekiranya ia membawa kepada satu implikasi negatif selepas itu, it's content jelik lah. That's one. Kita ada kanun kesiasaan juga. Kanun kesiasaan ni tak luas. Dia ada section 509, 507 yang mana kita boleh charge orang yang guna fake account kalau dapat dikesan lah. If someone use
Itu yang susah kan?
Yes, someone use a fake account tapi you tahu dia siapa. You know, you can give information to the police, then 507 boleh, tapi hukuman dia 2 tahun je lah maximum. And 509 is you modesty someone, macam you hina orang, you ganggu dia punya maruah, itu boleh, tapi maximum to 5 years. So we only have here and there. We don't have any specific law that actually
Covers
protect
it, or protects it.
the user dekat online lah.
Okay, Min. So kita ada nampak dah a few times kan di sebenarnya where people have ended their lives via suicide online recently dekat TikTok kan. Macam mana tu Min? How can we do better collectively? Especially kita yang menonton ni, because banyak bila perkara-perkara ni berlaku kita macam seolah-olah menyokong. Macam mana tu Min?
Kita sebenarnya kat Malaysia ni we have a problem of meraihkan
betul.
kesakitan orang lain. You enjoy people sadness. Kita enjoy tengok orang suffer tau. I don't know why. Tapi dekat Malaysia bila someone kena attack online, you nak attack tambah, you nak tambah
You reinforcing it lah kan.
Jadi macam apa yang berlaku baru-baru ni lah. Recently Isha kan, dia meninggal dunia sehari selepas laporan polis dibuat.
Betul.
I think she came to a point that she cannot take it anymore, you know, and ended her life. But you tengoklah pertuduhan yang dikenakan. I mean, people question it.
Betul.
Why the woman was only charged under section 14 of Akta Kesalahan Kecil 1955. You see how long the act is? 1955. And the maximum sentence is only RM100.
Only RM100?
Sebab dia 1955.
Oh ya, betul lah tu.
That is big amount lah masa zaman tu. And then the other one was charged under 233 and 509 kalau tak silap kanun kesiasaan lah. But the implication given to the public is it's okay, you can do it again, and you can only be charged with this
RM100.
small offences, you know. So
betul.
pemerkasaan undang-undang tu tidak ada. Tidak ada satu undang-undang khas untuk kita memastikan orang awam ini yang dibuli secara cyber ni dilindungi lah.
So sekarang ni apa yang sedang berlaku? Are they working on it?
I think the only thing they are doing now is enforcing every platform.
MC kan?
Enforcing every platform yang ada 8 juta pengguna untuk mendaftar lah.
I see.
Mendaftar?
Mendaftar dia ada satu, maksudnya you kena register and you kena ada lesen. Lesen. But the problem with that is you hanya mendaftar the platform ada
bukan
lesen.
pengguna.
Not the user, yes. So, kita perlu implikasikan satu proses yang mana macam touch and go. You kena ada IC kan?
Betul.
Upload untuk you top up and linkkan dengan your bank. So, it's the same. Macam you nak buka TikTok shop, you kena ada IC, ada pendaftaran SSM.
Faham.
You need to do the same because if not,
macam mana nak regulate the laws?
And also how to mitigate
and then
kan?
how do you actually settle the issue of fake accounts?
Yes, betul
People
itu.
still, okay, satu kena shut down, satu lagi buka. Satu kena shut down, satu lagi buka until you rasa macam
Satu shutdown 10 buka. Itulah
they
dia.
have the time, you know. I don't know from where, but they have the time.
Tapi for you kan, as a celebrity, you know, you're out there, then you're online, you have a online presence. No, really. How is that for you? I mean, I'm sure
It takes
it's
a lot
pressuring
to
kan?
actually belajar from mistakes sebenarnya. There are no guidelines. There's no real macam classes to guide you to say what is right or wrong.
Trial and error lah.
People don't even explain to you the laws. You don't even know if you langgar. certain laws, if you say certain things, it's a very vulnerable position sebenarnya to be in
Sangat.
as someone of a certain, orang kata yang ada certain platforms with certain followers. Sebenarnya kita kena faham yang kita memang kena be accountable and responsible for the things we post and the things we say and do.
Yes.
Everyone should.
Yeah, and largely more, it's harder for us as well because mungkin we just have an opinion that may seem harmless, tapi bila kita utarakan, kita share opinion tu, rupanya kita sebenarnya dah put certain people in certain situations.
Yes.
Kita pun tak perasan that would actually be the implication and the
Betul sangat.
consequence kan.
Yes.
So especially in this case of advocacy, you'd actually
You have to be
it's a thin
very
line.
mindful.
Ya Allah, ya Tuhan,
Very
and I'm
mindful.
learning as well.
Alhamdulillah.
The process of you cannot just, do certain things from the standpoint of the view of advocacy sampai meletakkan orang lain dalam posisi yang salah atau tak betul kan. So it's hard, and I pun rasa there should be classes where people who are already
What is the right language kan? Where do you draw the line?
Yes.
Boundaries pun kena
even how
ada.
you manage and mitigate controversy pun.
Betul. Oh my god, that is the hardest. Tengok ni goosebumps tiba-tiba.
Because
betul.
I cakap on behalf of all my industry friends, we are very sorry if sometimes kita buat sesuatu yang memburukkan lagi keadaan, because we ourselves pun
Tak tahu sebenarnya kan.
we are macam
Jujur kan sebenarnya.
terlalu jujur, and we don't realise we're in the position we cannot be.
Betul. And I remember during ni dah lama lah sebenarnya, tapi Oprah Winfrey, she's such a huge figure kan. I think if you remember dulu, she gave a statement saying that she doesn't eat beef, and then the prices of beef terus and tu zaman tak ada social media pun. You know what I mean? So when you are at that position of power, especially a public figure, the things you say, the implication it can be
Sebenarnya,
besar.
you tak boleh nampak the power that you hold. It's not something that you can visually see tau. It's something
At
that
that
you
point
can feel
kan.
lah, rasa. But only when you do
When
certain
something
things,
happens kan.
baru you macam, oh my god, ini ke effect daripada saya. Macam tu.
Tapi rasa macam Min macam agak resilient tau, sebab Min ni dia kena belasah pun dia macam stand her ground.
That's the point when you are doing something right. Bila orang banyak tak faham, mungkin kurang memahami topik-topik tertentu, they will give you certain justifications yang you macam.
Tapi also I think Bin punya kekuatan because she's a lawyer, so she understands the law tau kan babe. So I think, tapi Min, what you do, I suka sebab you cuba educate. So you are knowledge tu you push kepada masyarakat,
Kekuatan tu
and then you
datang
empower
dari tu
and you
kan.
empower. Macam like you said kan, kita semua kena bertanggungjawab.
Bukan
If you
di
are
dunia
on the
saja di akhirat juga.
Ya, betul.
betul lah tu. Okay. Cakap lagi di akhirat. Betul lah tu.
Belum lah awak.
Yeah, because whatever we say, if it affects other person, you kena jawab lah, you kena minta maaf dengan dia. Katalah you fitnah orang, komen mendatangkan fitnah, contoh tuduh orang tu mengandung lah katanya, tapi tak mengandung. Then macam mana you nak minta maaf kat dia kalau dia apa-apa jadi kat orang tu meninggal ke apa ke, you tak minta maaf? How would you answer that? That is what I fear the most lah.
Itu the bigger picture lah yang orang tak
Actually, ada
nampak.
satu statistik yang mengatakan orang Malaysia ni cyberbullies yang paling handal di dunia.
Oh ya, nombor satu Malaysia.
Nombor satu.
Ayo.
If Israel
We need to
panic
do better, guys.
Malaysian.
Betul. Tapi Min, okay, now when we come back to the context of mental health kan, I'm sure kita semua manusia. Takkanlah orang cakap kita tak rasa Min. So how do you take care of your mental health? Bila all these katalah haters ataupun komen-komen yang negatif ni masuk kan, how do you handle
I
that?
think banyak kali juga I kena
banyak.
attack. Banyak kali kena attack. Kena attack, orang buka account specifically to attack me personally. Buka tutup report kat TikTok, report kat SKMM, take down tapi buka balik. Dia macam ada energy yang banyak untuk menjatuhkan saya. But one thing I believe and I hold lah sampai sekarang, apa arwah ayah pesan kan, selagi saya tidak menganiaya orang,
Betul lah tu.
I will be okay, you know.
Betul.
So whatever I do online, I will be responsible for it, which means I wanted to leave a legacy full of education. I want people to watch the video and say that, oh, they get something, they understand something, they gain something. So bila
But at what price? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I understand what you're trying to do, and we all start off with good intentions.
Yeah.
But the price that you pay, in
very
order
bad.
to do what you want to do.
The most heartbreaking moment for me is when my son's picture was used. I adopted him, susukan dia sendiri, anak lelaki, and then used and sebarkanlah. Dia sebarkan kata I jual beli anak, you know. And my son was not on social media. He will never be until his old lah. So he doesn't know, but his friends know. And then the friends ask.
Kesian
So
dia.
it affects him emotionally. It doesn't affect
course.
me in the sense of I can be powerful
Betul,
here. I can stand my ground. But he, you know, so
Budak-budak.
these people yang buat benda begini, dia tak rasa impact dia because dia rasa macam dia nak sampaikan something, but the implikasi kepada orang sekeliling, kanak-kanak, keluarga is very bad. But I learn through time, I learn to ignore in the sense of saya tak baca komen langsung. I don't open the comment. The first 10 seconds saja saya tengok, and then I just leave it at that. Whatever you say lah. It's your own right. You want to say, I mean, freedom of speech, quote unquote. But when you touch my children,
Betul. That's where
touch
you draw
my
the line.
family,
Betul.
then that's it.
Yeah.
But the problem is when I lodge a report to SKMM, I lodge a report to police. There's no immediate action. My report is until today status dia investigation. It's like bulan 3 lagi. Sekarang bulan 10. What are you investigating?
Yeah.
So kita punya laws ni dia protect budak-budak tak? Kids.
It does in
It
a
does.
way. In a way, maksudnya kalau ada konten-konten yang mengganggu kanak-kanak, contohnya
Yang tu sebab dah ada Comprehensive Child Act tu kan,
tetapi
yang membuatkan
itu
tapi cyberbullying
akta
itself
kesalahan
tu
seksual
maksudnya.
terhadap
yang
kanak-kanak.
multimedia punya act
Tu je, basic je.
yalah.
Maksudnya dia melindungi semua orang secara sama rata.
general lah, agak
Tapi dia tak ada
general.
spesifik. Melainkan
Okay,
kalau you dalam akta kesalahan seksual terhadap kanak-kanak, apa tu mempunyai pornografi kanak-kanak ke, menyimpan gambar kanak-kanak, merekod video kanak-kanak ke dan menyebarkan adalah kesalahan dalam akta kesalahan seksual kanak-kanak.
Okay. So what do you maybe platforms, online platforms ni kan, how can we all do better sebenarnya kan?
Betul.
To protect kan bila kita
Actually-
nampak orang tengah cyberbullying, because katalah macam TikTok hari tu kan, the platform itself kita nampak ni orang tengah cakap macam-macam ni, so what can we do better
My
kan?
issue here is that orang yang berniat baik memang akan fikir want to do better, but it's not enough because we can try to do better, but there are moments when kita akan jadi lemah and we
Betul.
cannot control our speech or the way that we handle social media. It is the policies and laws that actually they have to regulate people who don't want to do better.
Cakap pemerkasaan.
Betul lah. Pemerkasaan
undang-undang
empower.
sahaja.
Sebab the social media is like dah berapa tahun dah. It's not
and
baby.
then
It's not
TikTok is the most powerful platform now.
belum AI lagi.
Now diorang dah pegang the number one. So TikTok sendiri, platform sendiri kena ada pemerkasaan itulah. Kalau undang-undang tak cukup, then you need to do something.
Yeah.
You see, because if you cannot do something for your users, it's pointless, you know.
Betul.
You advocate benda-benda mental health, you promote konten-konten yang baik, tetapi you tak protect us. How?
Betul.
Because I remember, I think about 4-5 years ago, because we partner dengan Meta kan. So under Instagram, they created the parental guide. So we collaborated with Instagram. Sebab masa tu kan macam, yelah budak-budak kecil pun ada account and then they don't know kan. Lepas tu all these orang-orang yang ni masuk
Target the children,
target the
DM
children.
the children.
Yes, and things like
Start
that.
to
So
macam groom the children.
Oh,
daripada
grooming is
ni.
scary, man.
Sangat.
My most worry is bila online, bila parents, there's a lot of parents yang buka Instagram, TikTok untuk kanak-kanak, untuk
Yeah,
anak-anak dia.
betul.
Yang mana it's like kanak-kanak baby. Lepas tu dia ada yang umur 3-4 tahun semua kan. I know you're proud of your children,
Yeah.
but you need to be more protective than being proud. You can be proud dekat rumah, you can be proud socially, but you cannot just share everything online. People will start to attack your children,
Betul.
approach them, groom them,
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, your children will end up being the victim of rape, victim of sexual grooming, victim of pornography online, pedophile. Those are very, very scary.
Betul.
Actually, I didn't really think about this, to be very honest. Sebab I also follow macam, yelah budak-budak kecil yang cute-cute ni kan. Sebab the parents,
Itu sebab kita minda yang sihat. Kita
Betul lah
tengok
tu.
cute.
Betul.
Semua kan. But kita pun tak boleh nak meletakkan diri kita in the head of
Yeah.
people yang memang
faham lah tu.
weird.
I think it is so interesting.
Diorang tengok peha budak tu tak sama macam kita tengok peha budak macam tu kan.
Dia tak payah budak tu pakai seksi pun. Dia pakai baju kurung pun, they can get aroused and they can do bad things to the children.
Betul.
And pedophile is very dangerous because you nampak gambar online, they will start to follow your children.
Yeah.
Following your children and then dia dekatkan diri. Children love like orang yang puji dia, orang
Betul lah
dekat dengan
tu.
dia. Lagi-lagi family yang tak cukup attention. Anak-anak yang tak dapat kasih sayang kat rumah, they will trust this person. They will trust this adult, end up social problem lah after that.
Betul.
Okay, maybe we want to touch a little bit on the theme of World Mental Health Day, which
Yeah,
is it is time to prioritize World Mental Health work. It is time to prioritize mental health in the workplace. Okay, all right. So mungkin daripada means ni, what can we all do better in workplaces? Kita nak normalize, kita nak buang stigma, of course, and discrimination kan, and support those who are struggling with mental health issues. So, mungkin daripada
I think the first thing majikan kena buat, bosses, I have my own firm lah. But the first thing bosses kena buat is avoid controlling your staff. Do not follow them in social media. Leave them
don't
alone.
follow- yeah, I don't.
Leave them alone.
Yelah, betul
That
lah.
is their private life.
Betul.
Because you stalk them, you know where they go. Masa cuti, annual leave, you nak ambil tahu for what?
Betul.
Dia minta cuti, bagi dia cuti, it's her right. Dia MC, kalau selagi mengikut peruntukan kontrak, let her be. No, do not take charge of your staff's life. Then jangan buat sekatan yang macam you kena buat OT just because you nak balik lambat, staff you kena balik lambat. Crazy.
Betul.
People have life outside working hours. You know, and then tak payahlah nak control macam kalau orang lambat 5 minit, 10 minit, you nak penalize the person. No, we are human. We tend to be late. Just because you're a boss, you can come late. Your staff
unless
tak
they
boleh
come
buat.
late every day lah.
Yeah, unless it's
Yalah,
it's a
becomes a
discipline
pattern
problem.
lah.
You know, you bagi muka lah sikit.
Macam contohnya, you have
Kecil,
staff
kecil,
yang pergi balik kerja naik motor. You know, the weather affects their
Betul,
travels
of
and
course.
stuff. So things like
Hujan,
that.
kan.
Maybe dia ada
Yeah, be
newborn
kind.
dekat rumah. So you have to take into account diorang punya kehidupan and you know, be a support system juga kan.
Tapi what about people who are already struggling with mental health conditions kan? Sebab selalu bila employer tahu they are not given opportunities like other people kan, because of the negative perception to
I think employer ni satu dia kena educate herself lah.
yes,
Herself.
education.
Education sebab satunya bila you ada staff yang dalam keadaan begitu, we understand that you nak ada progress in work, you nak ada money masuk, you know,
Betul.
Financial capability, you nak ada persekitaran yang sihat, tetapi it doesn't mean that someone ada mental health issue dekat office, it will destroy dia punya performance. It will only destroy their performance if you fail to understand them.
And
If
don't
you fail
support.
you fail to support them in terms of there are times that they will break down, there are times that they will melt, you know, but these are human nature, these are human. Sometimes kalau you tak boleh nak accept this progress of mental health staff yang dekat office tu, dia akan menjadi lebih teruk performance dia. Dia akan rasa macam diri dia dipandang enteng oleh bos, you know, not accepted.
Betul.
They will start to withdraw. Lepas tu bersendirian, performance akan drop.
Betul.
You know, when majikan tak ada education about mental health ni, itu yang jadi masalah dekat tempat kerja. Sometimes kalau dia breakdown pun, you tend to be angry. Why you angry? These are human. Sama macam sakit jantung, sama macam sakit kidney.
Betul.
It's just mental health. You know? Yeah.
I would,
Education.
for my situation at this point, I have a staff that's going through the same thing. So what I try to do is understand dia punya lifestyle dulu.
Yeah.
What contributed to this, because it happened while dia kerja dengan I, not pre-existing.
I see.
Not pre-existing. Then you realize actually behind the problem is masalah personal, masalah ni,
Banyak
masalah
benda-benda
tu.
lain kan.
And you realize, okay, you know what, this person is trying her best, tapi cuma at this point of time, the cup is overfloweth lah.
Yeah.
Jadi you have to give them time. So she's on sabbatical leave, and she has the choice as to nanti bila, sebab you cannot
Nak sambung
pressure
ke
them
tak?
to be
Yeah.
to
get better.
Get better.
Betul.
Lagi tension. Seolah-olah orang tu dia kena stroke, and then you tunggu tepi hospital bed, you're like,
Bangun.
bila ni nak baik
Crazy.
kan? Boleh.
My staff, the father passed away.
Okay.
It's actually my partner. Before this, she was my staff. Now she's my partner in the firm. Father passed away. Of course, she break down because dia anak tunggal. Father tak ada, now dengan mak je. And then her responsibility tiba-tiba macam okay, kena jaga mak, you know. So she feel like overwhelmed, you know. And then she came to me and talked to me. I said, it's okay, you take your leave. She wanted to have a long leave lah. I said, if ever you are ready to come back, you come back. And true enough, after a while, 6 months like that, she came back and she's more healthy. She's more productive, and she was like so fast. I give task like
Dia pun rindu nak datang kerja kan?
Sebenarnya lah, of course.
But
Siapa nak tak sihat je?
Mind dia dah clear, she can perform. You know, give time to people.
I mean, if you as employer tak nak menghadapi masalah manusia, you know, as an employer, you don't want to handle human behavior, then don't hire human beings.
Work is all about managing humans.
Yeah.
Betul. Tapi Dee, for you kan as a celebrity kan, I know that your workplace can be anywhere.
I don't have a
And
workplace.
with I know, and then with all the odd hours, semua kan. So how can mungkin celebrities take care of their mental health better?
I think the house is the heaven of your life lah. You know, people tend to overshare where they stay, what they do at home, and sebenarnya that takes away the comfort and the privacy and the safe zone.
Privacy is everything kan.
Betul. So there are certain parts and certain areas of your life yang memang I takkan dan tak boleh tunjuk. The ones that I tunjuk tu ada reason. There must be some value given and shared. Dia bukan just sekadar
Suka-suka je.
Suka-suka and stuff. So that protects. When I have boundaries, I feel safe. Betul tak?
Of course.
Yes. So the boundary walaupun, and for me, you have to create structure in an unstructured environment. Walaupun tak structure, you have control over the time and day.
Yeah, true.
So benda tu you kena buat lah because that's the nature of your job. And this, it's not exclusive to actors only or people in the
Of
entertainment
course,
industry.
siapa-siapa pun.
Ramai je yang ada kind of like macam nomad living,
Yes.
nomad career, and you just have to make it work within your own, orang kata, space lah.
Betul. Okay, Min, mungkin kita dah tak banyak masa lagi. Min, any mungkin pesanan ke kepada mereka di luar sana?
I feel macam jahat gila. Anita duk tanya I soalan, tak tanya satu pun dekat Anita. Next episode Anita, how are you handling everything?
No, it's okay, Dee. We've had the conversation.
Okay, I think there's two kind of advice. Yang
Okay.
satu pasal mental health tu lah. Pasal workplace, I think bosses, I hope we start to actually educate ourselves. Tak kisahlah you company besar, company kecil. The most important thing with human is for you to understand human first.
Yes, betul.
In understanding your staff, you need to learn their background and stop interfering with their private life. Stop questioning their annual leave, stop questioning their MCs.
Betul.
There are times that people just need time and space.
Time off.
Don't question benda yang memang hak dia.
Dia orang. Lepas tu macam question dia punya cuti bersalin, you know why? You know, stop
Cuti
doing
bersalin?
that. Be a better person. Be a better
Cuti
person.
bersalin 6 bulan ya.
Be,
just kidding.
Oh,
No,
I
no, no.
wish. 3 months,
Yeah, that's
right? Okay,
3
be
months.
better, and we can start being better by educating ourselves. That's one. For cyberbullies,
Yes.
Cyberbullies, I believe apa yang saya kata tadi lah, apa yang kita buat dekat dunia ni, kita kena jawab dekat akhirat. We need to be responsible with what we do, what we write, what we post online. So kalau perkara itu kita rasa sesuatu yang boleh mengguris hati kita, keluarga kita, jangan buat. Sebelum you tulis apa-apa, fikir panjang-panjang, because we are dealing with human. You will destroy other people's life just by your words. Perkataan itu sangat tajam, boleh menghancurkan dan membinasakan, dan perkataan juga boleh membina seseorang. So use good words, be kind and be human.
Yay.
That's about
Thank you so much, Min.
I hope semua yang mendengar pun dapat belajarlah a few things. I pun have learned a few things from you, Min.
Thank you.
And a good reminder, it really is just overall, certain things yang kita share hari ni sebenarnya kita dah tahu.
Yeah, we know.
Kita dah tahu, tapi of course as humans kita mungkin lupa, terbawa-bawa dengan emosi dan sebagainya. So hashtag, what was the
Be kind online. Yes.
Hashtag be kind online.
Betul. And of course, I think this is a very important topic. Macam Dee katakan, Danielle katakan tadi, memang we already know this, tapi it's very important to reinforce kan the knowledge, the understanding, so that we can all collectively do better.
Yeah, and I also, in my opinion, we should bring more cases, for the government to see collectively how bad it is. Because without kita kedepankan kes-kes yang serious and kes-kes yang mana, you have to fight for your rights on social media regarding cyberbullying and such, we will never really know how many people are affected.
Jangan diamkan lah.
Jangan diamkan. Make noise and make sure that the problems that you face tu you ketengahkan supaya kita boleh dengar and people will start making changes.
Yeah, so it could also be hashtag Jangan Diam. Yes. Okay, awesome. All right, thank you so much, Aminahtul Mardiah, with us today on Suria KLCC and Friends podcast. Hashtag Be Kind Online. And of course, Danielle, once again with me. Thank you so much, Dee, for being with me.
Anita,
Yes.
and thank you,
And
Vanessa.
we will be signing off right now.
Yes,
And we will see you soon in our next special podcast, Suria KLCC and Friends. Hashtag Be Kind Online. Take care, everyone.
Take care.